addressing some of the concerns so far. I know, right? Who am I? I'm just one small Shai with a small channel, so why would it matter? Like it or not, it seems to, that last video referring to some streamers was to make clear it's not cool what's going on, and also make sure that the CM take into account that BDO is bigger than such streams. And that they look around the groups outside of PvP, AOA and BA. I'm sure they do. Kinda important CMs are paying attention to this video, though this only one avenue, and I will make more direct effort when and if needed. For now I'm just collecting feedback and posting my process, so you, the ones in charge of feedback, see the processes I took. Streams are a lens on some part of BDO but not most of it. I know at least some CMs check up on my videos from time to time and I appreciate that. No names. Maybe because they do see me out there chatting and trying to find out how people are feeling in different areas of the game. So your concerns? Well, my video talking about nerfs, sure, in areas of the game where it would be appropriate and needed. No, don't panic, need and want are different, that's in PA hands, but all we can do is give them the most reasoned arguments for them to look at. We have nerfed healing in AOS, we have the full function of the bubble disabled in RBF. None of these affected Shai open world PvP and PvE group. And didn't cripple Shai in AOS, because, well, no one plays counter. Oh, and you really have some top Shai in there. Be easy to say, well, that's not fair if Shai gets nerfed in any fashion. But we also have to be reasonable, take into account who plays that part of the game, the discontent no changes would cause and the impact that would have on that area of the game. Example. If the AOS issue escalates so much that Shai never felt welcome to participate in AOS, that guilds would not take a Shai into AOS because of backlash. It's not fair, but action would be needed. Doesn't mean that's gonna happen. Just airing ideas and thoughts at this time. And only PA know if they will do anything at all. I have the fun job of not taking a side and trying to listen to all concerns. This means I get disagreements from both sides of an argument. Fun, so much easier to pick one side and fight within a group, but that gets us nowhere. Someone raised the concern of Shai being changed into a standard class, basically nerfing her function. I had the same concern last year and made that very clear. Kim addressed that at one of the balls and said that would never happen. One streamer thought this was Kim telling Shai they are stuffed and seemed to take delight in it. Nah, he was addressing a very direct concern, even the translated text related directly to the concerns brought up. So, anyone unaware of this worry among some of the Shai, the streamer that doesn't listen to the Shai community, but pretends to? Well, Kim's comment would have been lost on them. That's what happens when you think you know what's going on, but live in a bubble. So, he said that Shai would keep his special position. Let's hope he keeps his word, and when it comes to Shai, he's very stubborn, sometimes to our disadvantage, sometimes not, depending on who you are and how you play the game. As my video, Why Pick Shai explains, Shai is key to PA and her main draw is group and social. PA do not wanna harm that is why she is so strong as group support. PA will look at the issues and balance them against what they want for the class. Even if that seems unfair to the AOA crowd, but that's where it's all falling apart. If we want to balance where AOA are happy, even the Shai that play it, and the non-Shai too, and want PA to listen at all, to any side, there has to be reason arguments. This isn't about avoiding nerfs if needed, which should be clear from my first talk on this topic. It's about getting the best outcome for the most people, so the community and game is healthy. And putting an end to the hate train. It's just not cool and helps no one. And PA will ignore it. If you give in to the unreasonable, you become the unreasonable. This takes time and cooperation, not what we have seen broadcast by some. Also want you to understand I'm doing my best here, in whatever fashion I have any impact. Some think I have no impact because I have a tiny channel, and that big streamers must have more, not how it works. But it is true, it's slow. 6 months normally before important changes happen to anything in-game that does not have a dedicated dev window, but I am old, am happy to spend 2 to 4 months thinking about the issue and working on it, put it forward and wait another 6. Some are not so patient and that's okay. I listed of my direct and part contributions to changes in BDO in a video somewhere. They aren't all game related, such as non-phone-based access to the security function and buff, with links to proof where possible. And I'm not going over that again. It was to show it's not about having a big channel if you wish to get listened to, but having reasonable thought through feedback and have listened to the player base, helping the wider community. And not just the streaming group or individual. I posted how to formulate feedback that has a higher chance of getting listened to and the methods involved. Can't remember what it was called or attached to. It's on the end of one of the longer videos, I think, maybe. My investigations into the feedback chain issues I did all last year, over a 6-month period. Yeah, feedback any better guys? Don't mention the snuds, right? Anyway, what some streamers are doing is not the way, so that is not my concern. My concern is the division and hate they generate, that upsets the cohesion of BDO player base, because some streamers think this division will help them get what they want. Nah, all it does is make for upset players and a poor BDO environment. Like I said, doing what I can, and can't do it all, especially with what's going on in real life and legal cases, that I won't go over here, but have posted about. It's going well, but governments move even slower than so, I didn't want to be here doing this sort of thing, but like I always say, I actually care about the player, so putting my money where my mouth is, so to say. Even if all I want to do right now is chill and make silly Shai videos, there are real concerns about Shai getting nerfed, posted on my YouTube, in my DMs and game. Don't worry, no names, cause trouble follows me around and you don't need that. Nerfs. I can't say it won't happen, and if it did, it needs to not destroy the class. But I also don't think there is a strong case for PA to risk messing with Shai setup at this time. They want her to be essential in group play and keep her locked to group play. Yep, that's right. Remember the times when we used to ask what is Shai's position in the game? She a joke? How things change. Now she is so-called essential, and that's the issue that needs discussing, not outright nerfed or Shai removed as some ask, but talked over, reasonably. So, all this is me trying to stop the upset and set the foundations in case things do go bad for Shai. PA and J do not want to see a Shai exodus, and this here is part of the process, if it happens. We can show him the groundwork was done and ignored, showing him he got poor feedback from his team, or, on a happier note. This sort of thing calms things down, and we all talk like adults. Spent a lot of last year looking at the feedback issues and where the problems were in the process. Well, have we seen improvements? So I have hope. This video is to also make sure that the CMs are looking at this in a well-rounded way. Cause after all, they are only human and we can't expect them to know it all. So a little advice from an oldie like me can't hurt, right? For now, snuds out.